Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Adley Steven. Zishan Tamimi. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, you texted me literally as I was hitting the go live button. It's funny.
I don't get these chances often. I didn't want to miss it.
Yeah.
How you like the range so far today?
I don't hate it, but the long kind of sucks because if you go left into the morning, there's a big support there, right where it was used as resistance. Not a big fan of that.
Where are you talking about, like 485s?
450, 443, 443, like that area. I don't like it at all.
Oh, okay. The range from like 5 to 7 a.m.
Yeah, pretty much from like 4:30 all the way to 6. There's it was used as support, and then it just got used as resistance there.
All right. We're gonna go 2, 4, and 8 on the contracts with the drawdown. I got 518, 604, and 849. So now that I got the account back, let's see if karma bites me and just takes it from me.
that would suck.
Well, it is what it is, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 15 ticks doesn't look great this morning. It actually looks kind of far.
I'm only looking for 11, maybe even 10. Maybe we'll do 10. 10 it is. All right, let's play this game here. Let me take a look and see if I can figure out. So let's say, where is this? 410 for the low, for the short.
Yeah, that would be my thoughts.
All right, and let me see if I can see something about the high here. I mean, I'm guessing 450.
Yeah, I was thinking like 447, but then it's like it's just tough because that's such a crap
Just enough.
area. Yeah.
It's just enough to grab you and run the other way.
Yeah. Which makes me want to put it at like 45, thinking that it would probably try to go to 450 at least.
Right.
But it's also high enough away from them possibly faking out at 442. That's the idea. And then the short, it kind of sucks because it's so far away. But at the same time, there hasn't really been that much volatility this morning. So I don't think going down that far is out of the question, but part of me wants to put it at like 22 with the idea that if we make the move down, we're probably going to try that low.
No, if it's at 22, you're up at 19. It's not even, you're gone before they even try to go that low.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And we're not, because the thing is, if at the open, the bigger, again, the bigger the candle, the more stretched out it gets, the more elastic it gets, the quicker it can come back. So it's like to put it down below the lows when we're all the way up here. It's just so far away.
Right.
Yeah, I think part of me is I think if we stay right where we're at, I'm gonna put it at 22.
Yeah, the volume coming in now. Yeah, we'll probably get the low trade today instead of the well.
All right. If we do start working our way down, I have no problem putting it. I'll put it at like it's like, yeah, like 09, 10, something like that. Yeah, the high I'm gonna put at 45-ish, and the low it looks like I'm just gonna put it down at like 9 or 10.
910 is what you're looking at.
Yeah.
You're not taking any chances in the teens.
No, I'm not gonna. Well, not. If it would have stayed up there and didn't make this little poke down, I might have. But with the poke down, I'm just gonna move it lower. The idea again is that the volatility of the open, we're gonna get a nice big candle.
I would just
That's
like a
kind of
little
what
more.
we're counting on.
I'm literally trading now just to get more drawdown. Right, so 45.
Yeah, I think my final click is gonna be for. Oh man. I don't know. I might go up. I might go up to 20 because now we're back up there.
Slow pre-market. Only things start picking up here.
Where's that put us? Yeah.
45. We get 10,000 this year in insurance. Second week of Luke. Oh boy. Okay, I got 10 seconds here. Where are we going for the low?
I'm going I'm going all the way down. 409. And then I'm going 45 for the high.
Oh boy.
Did you get filled?
Not yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Thank God.
Unfortunately, if I would have just put it up in the teens, it would have worked right away.
Yeah, it would have been done already. In. Oh boy.
Oh, fuck.
And done.
Wow.
Yep. I'm out. Lost them both.
Fuck, sorry, man.
Lost everything.
Oh, that's shitty.
All that fight for nothing. All that fight for nothing.
Well, now I feel bad because mine worked because I had less risk.
Gosh.
Fuck.
Yep. It is what it is, man.
It sucks so bad. Because it worked too. It just didn't give the extra push right away. I wish I would have went higher just for you. Fuck. Sorry, man. Feel like shit.
Yep. It's all part of the game.
I know it is, but it still sucks. I never want to see you lose.
And now we start over again.
Of course it did that. It's so funny too because when it pushed down like that, if I had more contracts, I feel like I probably would have canceled the order just because how many times do you see it push that little extra and then pop back up? That's exactly what it did too. That's so frustrating.
Yep. Where was the low on this one?
Literally came up, got you, and then reversed again.
I don't know.
Gary, good morning. Jason, good morning. Yeah, to me, I don't know if you're looking at the chat. Everybody's saying sorry for you. It sucks.
No, they were all. To me, no, I was watching on my screen.
Your screen?
Yeah, I'm screen sharing. They're all in Discord.
Ah, I didn't even notice.
It's maybe in DTR.
Alex, good morning. Marius, good morning. Should have gone with the 420. Yeah, they were PA accounts for Steve. Yeah, the 420 would have worked, and unfortunately it would have worked right away too, which that makes me feel like shit. But those last 20 seconds before the bell, it started to come down, and the last thing I want to do is get filled before the bell, because then for some reason it shoots the other way. You're screwed. But in this case, I guess you got screwed either way. Well, let me switch over to the new EA account, so I don't. What's that?
Hold on a second. I think I still have one account.
Well, you said you only went 2 contracts on one of them, right?
Yeah, but I had like no
I had
drawdown on that
3.
one.
I was gonna say I had 3 contracts, and I was only down like $700 or $800.
No, they're all gone.
You had 3. Mad Moxie, good morning.
No, because it says here
his dog's name is Moxie too. That's
it
funny.
says here I have 30 in drawdown, but over on this side it says admin.
Well, yeah, that's just because it probably went back in your direction a little bit before it closed you. First 5 minutes. Oh wow, yeah, we're not even 5 minutes in yet. Max. Oh, okay. I thought you said Moxie. That would have been funny. Oh, Maxie. Okay, I heard. Maybe I heard Moxie because I just said hi to Mad Moxie. That's funny. Steve, I'm so. It's like, it sucks so bad. I feel semi-responsible.
Hey, I pushed the buttons. Not
I
you.
know. It still sucks. You'd feel the same way. And that's why I consider you such a good friend, because I know you'd feel exactly like I do right now if the roles were swapped.
It does suck, but you'll get it back.
I think you were, yeah. I mean, you were starting in such a hole, and that was the problem here. You were trying to fight out of the hole. Steve did a few different ones, but he didn't have a lot of drawdown. That was the problem.
It's hard to do this trade without having some drawdown.
Yeah. The only time I feel I'll ever take that trade, like with a lot of contracts, with not a lot of drawdown, is right after a payout. That's like, it stinks. I feel like moving forward, maybe you could consider, like, if you do get in the drawdown, just lowering the contracts until you build it back up, kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just spitballing here, and I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying maybe we could figure that aspect of it out. But I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do it with low drawdown.
Gotta take it slower. One contract.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. That might be the right move. I'm not gonna lie, when it popped back up to where I was down like $800, I was like, you know what? If this goes back up to like the highs there, I was just probably gonna cut it, like for like the $1,000 loss, because at least in that way I wouldn't have lost the account. But it literally went right back up to where we opened and then just came right back down. I got lucky in that aspect.
It's not fun when a filter then goes right the opposite direction.
Nope. The worst part is it went all in that 1 minute candle. It came all the way down there, filled us, went all the way back up, and then look at where it closed. Like, it came all the way back down. That was just a shitty 1 minute candle. I typically don't ask this, but there's a decent amount of people in here. If you could hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. Maybe it'll help throughout the day get some more people in here. I'm so sad. Last night, the Tesla, I did not buy it yet. I'm gonna buy it today. Probably this morning because I'm annoyed. But I asked my son, I was on the fence of just doing it last night, And I was like, all right, pick A or B. And his name is Braden. And that didn't pop in my head until later. And so, of course, he picked B. But B in my head was, I'll wait till tomorrow to see if they do the discount overnight again. But they didn't. So now I'm probably just going to do it and be done with it. Tired of waiting. Because now I'm starting to get too close to next Friday, which is when we leave for vacation. And I don't want to chance not taking delivery by the 31st because then it screws up my brother's referral and like the extra incentives that I would get, etc. All right, for science trade here, maybe? Or do we break down? This feels like it's just going to go lower. Question is, do we grind lower or do we overlap lower?
How do I
Yep,
see
Model
the
Y.
prices?
Prices for what?
How do I see where it got filled and closed? I mean, because I'm just looking. I was looking for 10. I was looking for 10 ticks.
Click on order history. See where it says positions in the one window, positions, trades, orders history. It's in orders history.
Yeah. Completed orders.
The trades, if you click on trades too, I think it should show you. Like where you, but it might just be the average. Like where it says
recent
price.
Orders. All right, here we go. Recent orders.
Oh, you're looking in RTrader Pro. I thought you were in Quantower. For science trade would have worked so far. Maybe. Yep. Yeah. I'd rather wait until like the first half hour, honestly, for science trade, because I feel like the first half hour you could really get caught in something. Yeah, Gary. That's why I laughed at your P&L, because I noticed that you deleted it and posted a new one. I thought that was funny. Good stuff, though. It's a good day for you. Is JD still going?
See, that's where the problem is. That's the annoying part. I got not drawdown. I got slippage on my fill.
You had slippage on the fill to get in?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? I wonder.
Yeah, because I had the order in at 409. I had the order at 409. It says my average fill price was 407.75.
Oh wow!
And then it goes down to 405.75. I should have been out. It should have filled me and got me out.
So I ended up clicking at 408.75. Let's see where I get filled. Yeah, I got filled at 407.75.
Yeah, so that's where it killed me, because otherwise I would have had my 10 ticks.
So wait, so where was your order at 409? Oh yeah, because it went to 406.50. So yeah, you would have got it. Yeah, that sucks. Now that sucks even worse, because it means the play would have worked. Yeah, I just realized I got a whole point slippage as well. Yeah, it went all the way back up to.
Is that fightable?
No. They're gonna tell you when you trade the open or news that slippage is part of the game. They say it in Discord all the time.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Look at this. It's never gonna come back to 407 again today. Look at this. Look at this. Mother trucker. Oh well.
Look at JD go. Let's see if I can
Limit prevents the slippage.
What's that?
What does that mean? Limit prevents the slippage.
He's saying if you put a limit order in, you won't get slippage. When you click like we are, it's a market order, so you're getting filled like as it comes down. But he's saying if you put a limit order in, it'll only fill you at that price. But
It'll still give you slippage because I only do limit orders and I'll get slippage if there's huge volatility.
Well, the
Any
idea
type-
behind a limit order is that you only get filled at that price. But even so, if you, a lot of times it'll just skip through you and you won't get filled at all. If you're getting legit fills, because like if the price goes so fast and you have a limit order out for a certain price, it might just skip through you.
True. Pros and cons to both.
And again, this trade is designed to where if you're getting the push that way, 10, 15 ticks should be a quarter of the move, you know, or half the move. Like you're just looking to be part of that push, that big push. We shouldn't have to be like fighting for a couple ticks here and there. It's just unfortunate but that's where the high percentage play, when it doesn't work, that's where it gets you. And these are overlapping candles nonstop. Click on DSF on Quantower. What is DSF? I don't know what DSF is. Stu, what's up? Good morning. If we traded 10 minis and then did 3 and then 1, is that regarded as flipping? Are you all in one day, or are you just saying like overall, like separate days? What do you think is safer to go with more contracts for a low amount of ticks? So 15 ticks is kind of my sweet spot. The amount of contracts I use depends on how I feel about the trade, where I'm at with the account that I'm trading. Separate, 3 they probably wouldn't, but 1 they probably would. They would probably consider it as a flip, unless you did it like multiple times throughout the day. If you're always trading micros and you get down to 1 after you were trading 10, or wait, you're talking about minis, not micros. No, I don't think at any point would they consider trading 1 mini a flip, unless you only do it like 1 really quick scalp and then that's it. But if you did a couple scalps throughout the day, they would definitely not consider that a flip. Yeah, here's the continuation candle. This goes all the way to the band somehow. I'm probably going to try to take a trade.
What to do. Any chance today the price
Scott,
action was messed up and they reset the accounts?
I mean, it didn't seem like it.
Grass
I
match
would
straws.
wait. I would wait until tonight before doing anything though, because I'm assuming
What am
they're
I
gonna.
doing that with?
Well, their current sale ends today at 5, so I'm assuming for St. Patrick's Day they're probably gonna come out with something.
Yeah, I mean they offer 80%
I'm just
for
saying
the canceled
80%.
account because that's what they sent me yesterday.
Oh right, yeah, that's true. Well, they're probably gonna offer 80% for the new accounts too. But yeah, I mean, I guess yeah. I guess the only thing with that is you'd be giving them your commish. Thinking about it from that aspect.
Right. Oh, not doing anything else today. We'll see what happens.
No, bro, I'm not telling you not to do it. No, it was just a thought that popped in my head.
So annoying.
game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go! To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like
Just dripping down here. Time to go long, Marius? Not for me. Hopefully, Zishan. We'll see. It's all thanks to you guys. Keep coming in. Keep talking. I think that's what helps. The chat rate, I think if the chat rate stays higher from you guys talking, I think that helps. I think I think the likes on the stream probably help as well. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to keep putting videos out on future content. So hopefully I'm trying to see if it'll make the switch, but initiating Frogbot. Genku loves the 80 to 20 run. The 80 to 20. So you're saying like 320 back to 380 kind of thing? Gotcha. Interesting. Again, I'm still new to futures for the I mean, people would consider me a baby in the futures world. Does it very often? Well, now you're going to have me watching to see if it does happen. That's for sure. Didn't quite get the 20, not yet. Methodical Man's pretty confident this is coming to 323, at least. He said he wants to see it break it, which that would kind of go with your theory if it doesn't, right? If it bounces at that 323 area, you're telling me you could get a push back up to 380. Big push down or up so I can pass today. Are you in a trade right now, Zishan? 20s are always a magnet. It's kind of interesting hearing you say that, because in stocks, like when I would look to get short, I would always look for the $half and the whole dollars, and I would go 20 cents above it. That's kind of interesting.
And other weird random numbers, like 69. What was the other one?
Well, that was that was just me being
So annoyed
stupid.
me when you did that.
Oh, this one's going to 666.
Yeah. It's like, just damn you, Tim.
Yeah, I was pretty bad with that. Well, it's looking like we found a bottom here. It looks like it wants to try to bounce, but we'll see. If it fails to get back above 360, we'll probably roll back to the lows. Oh, we're officially back to payout on this account. We just have to get the days traded. It's always good. This was day 5? 4? 4 or 5? Let's see. Today was day 4. Yep. So we got 4 more days, and then we can flip the last 2. Or if throughout those 4 days we see an opportunity to flip because we don't necessarily like the chart. I feel like today was almost one of those days, but it worked out. It's a lot easier to do it with 3
all about the-
contracts.
Looks like it's all about the drawdown, guys. It's all about the drawdown.
Oh yeah, they're always all about drawdown. That's what gets you.
Yeah, I mean, like if I was going hard with 10 contracts, I mean, I would have blown my account right there along with you today. But the reason I didn't use 10 contracts was because I was close to payout already, so there's really no need for me to go hard on that account.
You guys are all roboting. Can't hear anything you're saying.
Whose
I
fault is
assume
that?
it's on your end, not ours.
Mr. 1960s technology.
Looking for that one green candle on the 5-minute. I think it's gonna be a while. Drawdown is king. That is true. What is your plan for trading the additional days? Just keep with the opening and lower the contracts? Yeah, I'm just gonna stay at 3. I'll probably stay at 3 contracts. It feels like a good sweet spot for it's like it's a real trade, and it's no way they can consider it a flip. And like today, even if it would have shot back up to the highs, I only would have lost like 1,000, 1,200 or so. Because I would have stopped out there. At that point, I'm not gonna blow the account, because at that point, that's a failed trade. I'm looking for the trade to work right away. The fact that it goes and draw down at all is not good. Like for Steve, it didn't work for Steve, and that sucks. But that's not how the trade's supposed to work. I'm not getting in the trade looking to be able to withstand the drawdown, even though sometimes you're just gonna get lucky and the drawdown's gonna work to your benefit. But if you don't have a lot of drawdown, as you can see in Steve's perspective, it can work against you. So that
Like,
sucks.
how did Steve get to that drawdown?
That's true. That's true.
He's trading on his own when he
Yeah.
scalping.
Yeah, but that's besides the point. I mean, you have to get. There's gonna be times with this strat where you have to get lucky, and to get to those payouts, it's just part of the process. And I lost those 2 accounts last week, and it's gonna happen. The idea is to just try to get those payouts to withstand the times that does happen. T-Shana used 6 contracts instead of 5. Was being a little greedy today. Ooh, did it work? Yeah, Froggo. Weren't you here, Froggo, on time today? I feel like I saw you. Fucking. What's up, Jason? Anyone gonna buy the dip today? I don't know. All I know is JD and Oxy are having good days, and I'm loving it. It's my options portfolio is doing pretty good today. We were up a little bit more at the highs here. 940. We're up 200 and some bucks. Looking, I would absolutely love to have to roll this JD call. If JD works its way up towards 29, I will gladly roll. I chose 29 because there was this previous resistance here. I did not think we would get there by the end of this week. That's why I bought the covered call, but I am not going to complain. If we get up to like 28.75 or so, I will roll this very happily to next Friday. I would really like to find a cover call on Oxy. My break even on this is 63.80, I think. Let's see what we could get.
Oh,
Yes,
Oxy. Still playing that thing, huh?
What are you talking about, DT?
Wasn't Devin playing Oxy all the goddamn time?
I have no idea. Oxy should move a little bit today because what's the crude oil inventories is today?
Yeah, 10:30.
10:30. Yeah. Oxy usually moves a little bit on that. Check the Discord. Let's see. Right. And how? Hey? Didn't know if it. I know. He just plops. Oh, there's that 320. Do we bounce here or do we continue? Quite the push down. Yeah, let me check Zishan here. Zishan! Nice. We're at about 50% retracement from yesterday. Could get the NQ bounce. I don't know where that is. You going off the daily? Or I would say if you're going off the daily, we're below 50% now, or we're right at it. Good spot for a trade for science. Yeah, I would want to see a bottom first, and then on the retest of that low, that's the trade, the for science trade. I might be about to do a band trade here. Yeah. And my 5-minute chart looks so bad. The kids are very excited. They cannot wait for next week. They're counting the days down. Yeah, Jason, that's what I said. It looks like it's going to be a while for that green candle on the 5-minute. Bloody. Nice little pop there. So Zishan, how close are you to passing all of those? You should take your screenshot picture of the top, the trader dashboard in RTrader Pro, not the performance tab, because it shows the account balance. That way I wouldn't have to ask you that question. You can just pull the account one over so that no one, so no one can see the account number, etc. Just look at my screen. You just make it look like that. That way you can see the balance on all of them.
Wow, Steve left without even saying goodbye.
Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss off, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back.
It's very odd. A lot of the stocks are moving up today, but the the Nasdaq is just going straight down. Interesting.
NQ is the only one that's really going down. What's ES doing?
Gary. Yeah, that could be the prop firm model though, for all we know. Gary just said he got slippage on a limit order.
ES is going down too.
Wasn't bad, but still slippage. Yeah, I hear you.
Worst part is Apex programs that in.
What's that?
They program slippage into their sim trading thing.
I don't know. I don't know. They're always talking about how they pride themselves on giving you real world fills and all that stuff.
Well, that's what they mean. They program it to what the market would do,
Gotcha.
and you would still get slippage in a cash account.
Gotcha. Froggo AI slippage. That's funny.
Pretty much. I see a lot more slippage with Apex than I do with Top Step, but you still get it.
Right.
Like I've had a couple Top Step accounts, and their slippage isn't as bad, but they've also been around a lot longer, which I think is time to get it programmed correctly.
'80s incoming. It went a little lower than 20 though. Went all the way down to 300 basically. I think it's gonna have trouble getting through this area because look at all this support. Gonna be turned into resistance. Would be my guess. Yeah, methodical man. I woke up this morning. I got on YouTube. I saw you traded the London session. I didn't know that you actually go live for that. It's nuts. What time Eastern does that start? It's like 4 in the morning. Ugh, it's brutal. I don't know how you do that. 800? Nice. Yeah, I skimmed through it. I saw that. Odds are not in your favor. Okay, long or short. Red or green? It's not red or black. We're in the red or green casino. Is me using your money all on black? There is no black. It's just red or green. Dedication, that's for sure, man. I wouldn't be able to do that. I know. I feel like waking up with the kids to get them ready for school, etc. at 6:30 is too early. I can't imagine waking up, trade the London session. Plus, I went. It was funny because I saw you streamed it, and I went back and watched like the opening part of it, and I was like, that's just not enough volatility to execute my strategy. So I don't think I would even want to. It looked a little. I mean, it still made a decent move there when it opened, but it was just a little on the slower side. You take them to school at 6:45? Yeah, I get my kids on the bus at like 7. We leave the house at 7:15. The Asia range, yeah. Yeah, watching the way that you've been trading it makes sense. Because it's increased volatility, just not those like big burst candles that I usually am looking for. Don't forget crude oil inventory is at 10:30. I was hoping we'd come back down and test the lows there. I was going to take a trade for science trade there, but fortunately, it looks like we're trying to go higher. Well, it looks like we're trying to find the bottom, and we'll probably get the bounce back up into this like 350 to 380 area, somewhere in there. But if we can't get above 340, if we can't get above this like 342 area, we're going to go back to the lows because it's clearly this support being used as resistance. Just, I mean, you can see the obvious line there. Oh, wow. I missed that spike back up. All right, so we broke through. Say next stop is 65-ish. Methodical man's in this. Hopefully we get the continuation here. Where are your arrows at? I want arrows. When we reset an account, do the days traded get reset too? Or can we continue from where we left off? The days get reset. Should vinyl wrap your Tesla? Bro, it's like $8 grand to vinyl wrap a Tesla. I already know all this. It's too, I don't even want to spend the money on the Tesla, and you're telling me to spend more money with the Apex logo and see if I get a sponsorship? Okay, that would be different. The payment date does not get reset, correct. That's the disadvantage of resetting the account. That's why if there's an 80% off sale, etc., it's better to just get a new account, because it's going to reset. Like, you're not resetting to the same numbered account, it's still going to go up in a number. So if it's cheaper to buy a new account versus resetting the account, it makes more sense to do that and just cancel the account you blew and get a new one. Which, if you just wait until tonight, I have a feeling we're going to be back at 80% for St. Patrick's Day. AK, just a few minutes of trading for you. Who? Code Vala on the side. That's right. It's like they might have swept it. It's like they came back above through here to see what was there, and it failed. He's saying that AK will be nothing if you make that in a day if you get it vinyl. Oh, because I said the wrap was 8K. Just I got you. But most of the time you're indoors, right? Oh, you're talking from the car sponsorship standpoint? Yeah, because they want you driving like 40 hours of the week. Yeah, it wouldn't work. Yeah, I'm rarely outside. And when I do go somewhere, it's literally like 5 miles from the house.
You get a lot of questions with Royal Crown.
No, they were saying I should wrap the Tesla when I get it with like an Apex wrap, and then maybe they would pay for it. But it wouldn't make sense because I don't think they would want me as part of that. Like, they wouldn't pay me to do it because I don't drive enough. Pay someone else to drive for you? No. I don't think they would give me that much money to pay somebody. I remember looking into that at one point, and they do not pay you that much money to wrap the car. Listen to the wise me. Ignores each on it, Proco. Bro, the car can drive itself. Just send it on a 40-hour journey every day. It's actually not a bad idea. In the future, I'm sure that's what they will do. That's funny.
More money from the local strip club, get a rep for them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, see the same things everywhere.
100% the strip club would pay more.
Wife would love that. Look, Mom, what I did.
All right, I think we got a possible for science trade coming here. We can come down and test the lows. Wait, what? To me? Round 1. Fight. Put my gas station logo too, so people can come play my slots. I don't think people from where I live are gonna drive all the way to Texas to play your slots. But hey, if you want to pay me, I'll do it. I'll put it on one of the back windows. You ever heard of that $1 million website? I'll just turn my car into the $1 million car. Just pay for a small piece of my car that's driving around. Gotta break the 20s or we're going back up. Oh, you're going back to the 20s. Yeah, we'll see. It did use it a bunch of times here, and it is using it again here as support. We almost got to 80. Wait.
You have a 240 plug in your garage?
I do not. Just the 120.
Oof.
That's all I'll need though. I can't get a 240. I mean, I could, but it would require a lot of work. Because my garage is one floor higher and on the exact opposite side of the house as my breaker boxes.
Oh yeah, that would kind of suck.
Yeah.
My brother's getting an electric car, and he's asked me what he needs to do so I can install a 220 plug for him. But luckily, this is right below it in the basement.
Yeah, that's a lot different. I wish that were the case, but I mean, I could run it over to like where the garage is, but to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna need it. We'll see. If it turns out I need it, I'll figure it out at that time, but I don't think I will. Does my garage have epoxy floor? No, it's just concrete. Tesla won't move unless a driver is in the driver's seat, right? Yeah, as of right now, that is the case.
Or 100-pound weight.
Yeah, they built that into the software now, where they can detect those. So those weights that you put on the steering wheel, they don't work anymore. Well, they work for a little bit, but then it detects that. I guess it detects that it's a steady amount of weight instead of like a random weight, like of a hand. Like your hand weight on the wheel would vary, where I guess a constant weight they can tell that it's there. What about putting a doll? Just have it drive in the HOV lanes all day. That's pretty funny. Price quote for epoxy floor and holy crap, 3K. Yeah, you could just do that yourself. Or you just put down those ones that connect. You can just get the ones that go on top and you just connect them. Not Zishan's type of dolls. Wow, that would make it even better. Anytime I see somebody driving down the road with one of those in the passenger seat, it just cracks me up. I love it. And Hood is back up to 17. I'm going to have to roll Hood and JD. I didn't think JD would get anywhere near 29 this week. And Hood, after yesterday, I didn't think that was coming back up, but look at that thing. Having to roll covered calls is like one of the best feelings ever, because it means your underlying shares are kicking ass. And I get paid to roll it. Nothing wrong with that. I really want some more trades, but I have nowhere to put a for science trade to the upside, and it does not seem to want to go back down to the lows. So I just have no trade. Just chopping. Where is Tesla today? Ooh, Tesla is way down. Look at that. Not way down, but down. Tomorrow, I might actually look to get a cash secured put on Tesla, depending on where it's at. I was looking at the 165s. I wonder what are those at right now. The premiums on Tesla options are just silly. Yeah, 165 is $55 right now. It's crazy. That's $8 away. You get 2.5 days essentially. Get $55. Even if it's like $40 tomorrow, if we're still around 173, I'm probably gonna take it. I would love to roll that down to 150 if it keeps going down, and then at 150, I would let it get filled. If we could get Tesla shares at 150, I'd be down to hold those. I don't really see Tesla, even if it goes below 150 temporarily, I don't see long term them going too much lower. It's going to probably be my risky play of the portfolio. The sensor wouldn't pick it up. What, the blow up dial? Should we buy the Tesla live on stream? Maybe I'll do that at the end of the stream. Buy the Tesla at around 11:45 or so. I think Steven said something about Meta. What's Meta doing? Rebounded pretty decently. He was like freaking out when it went down to 470s. But it's back up to 493 at the moment. I feel bad for Steve. I feel annoyed, if anything, because like I know he's the one hitting the buttons, and I know if the shoe was on the other foot, etc., but still feel bad. But let that be a prime example of why you can try to copy somebody, but if you're not, the thing is, if you're going to copy somebody, it almost has to be exact, because when you start trying to modify it, at that point, it's no longer the same trade. So he blew his PA accounts this morning on the opening range trade. His accounts were already in a decent amount of drawdown from when he traded something that wasn't the opening range trade. So he was fighting back from low drawdown, and he was also using higher contract size to try to get that drawdown back. So at any point, if we got filled and it went against us, he was going to have an issue with the drawdown. And today was the day where that happened. And it sucks. And I know, like I said, I know it's not my fault, but I still feel bad because obviously I'm rooting for him and everybody. That's the thing. Some people are very cutthroat with all of this, but there are so many people out there that my small little group of people that we have no effect on the overall market, let alone trading these prop firms. So I'm going to sit here and root for all of you just as much as I'm rooting for myself, because I want to see everyone succeed, and we all can succeed and not affect anybody else. Everyone says it's zero sum, etc. But yeah, I mean, exactly. I will gladly be your cheerleader. I want to see every one of you get a payout. If I can watch every one of you get a payout, I will feel so like that's almost more joyful than me getting a payout. Seriously. Like watching other people succeed is such a good, like, I don't know, it just makes me happy. It's like if I could donate money to other people, like if I had a lot of money and I could donate it to others, I would. It's just, I don't know, it's just how my insides work. I don't know. That's why I think that's why I get so aggressively negative versus the people on YouTube that aren't transparent, that claim to be transparent, because I feel like they're con men. Like I feel like they're trying to sell you something for their own benefit, and they don't really care about you. Where I'm the other way. I want you to see the ins and outs of all of this because I want you all to succeed.
Because you're nice and humble.
I know, and it sounds like I'm like trying to like brag about being that. I don't know. Like to me, I feel like I'm saying this out loud, and it feels awkward coming out of my mouth. But it's just the truth. I'm not trying to sound that way, but I know it probably comes off that way. Into outfit too. He needs to shave the beard. I did, and I'm really upset that none of you noticed. I didn't shave it, but I trimmed it. How did you guys not notice? Like, look how short it is. I was very sad that no one noticed. I was like, someone's gonna mention my beard this morning. Not a single person. I bet Zishan noticed. You know, I don't know if I want to shave it all. I don't know if I could. Done for the day, Gary says. Probably most likely, kind of. Well, tell us you're done, but don't post that P&L until you know for a fact. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, did Zishan repost? Oh, he just reposted that one. Zishan. Oh, you're so close on the one. Two of them. Oh, you're so close. Need $206 on one, $355 on another. Oh, you're getting there. Nah, I don't think I'd ever shave it. I don't think I could. I don't think my wife would like that. She'd probably not even recognize me. It'd be like, do you remember there was a couple videos, I don't know, maybe a year or two, where that was like a trend where dads would shave their beards and their kids, like their young kids, wouldn't even recognize who they were. They'd think they were a stranger. Yeah, we're just going sideways now. Pretty much inside this little channel. Got a nice retracement on that first green candle. Added when it pulled back, 22 points. First green candle. I see the first green candle. When did you get in? At like 320? Or did you get in when it broke that candle, which was at like 340? I'm curious to what you're looking for on the 5-minute there. Either way, nice job, nice job. Alex, you are one that got to pay out, right? Or you're like right there? Well, I know you're on the 5-minute. I'm just asking, what's your entry criteria? That is awesome, Gary. Good shit. Wait, what happened to those bottom accounts? Oh, those are the new accounts. I remember you said that. And you're killing it, man. Good stuff. Five-minute close. Add when the candle close and add on the pullback. What's your stop? Did you stop the break at the bottom of that candle? Or is it low a day? Please say the 20s. Break of the low a day. Ooh. So that could suck if it goes back to the lows there. So like on the I'm looking at the 5 minutes. So on the first green candle, you get in. So when it closes, you just get in right then and there. Once it closes green. Is that the idea? So you got in at 337-ish. And then you added when? Near the... Like, do you add halfway down the green candle at the bottom? All right, so I get that. You get in on the close of the candle at 337. When did you add? 320? Oh, that candle never got to 320, actually. Oh, it did. 320.25. Like, right at it. I don't know, because this is still making lower highs as well. There's a bunch of resistance here. 325. Okay. So when you add it, is that your last and final add? So now you have, say, 2 contracts, and you're just putting the stop at low a day, and then that's it? You're just looking for the move higher? I get it. I mean, I get the idea. Because I used to look for that same trade, but I would look for the break of that low candle. I wouldn't just look for the first green candle. Gotcha. I hope you're right, Gary. I'm always down for the market going up. Go to the bathroom real quick and grab another drink. I'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry. Kids, man, when they get a hold of that toilet sometimes, it needs a little cleaning. Oh, it came right up and bounced off that line I drew. Almost like support and resistance sometimes, you know? Almost like it's a real thing. Well, if you're not right, you're wrong. See, this is why I feel like the algorithm hasn't hit me, because I feel like throughout the day, most of the other streamers will steadily gain viewers, where I feel like I have that like core following of people that show up every morning, and then when they slowly leave, my account just starts to drop. So it's like I'm not getting pushed to new people as the day progresses. Does that make sense? Where a lot of the other streamers, it seems like they're getting recommended these other channels. I think that's where YouTube hates me at the moment. I think it's just pushing me to the wrong people, which is fine. Eventually it'll hopefully change over. Nah, it's definitely not the music. I don't think they care at all about what you're actually streaming about. Like somebody's not watching. Well, this music is their music. This is literally YouTube's music. Well, that's kind of why I was open to the idea of this trading account, but we're not getting any opportunities to trade. So I'm not gonna force trades just because I'm on stream. I've never been that person. I never will be that person. Trading comes first. Trading has always came first. Just start YOLOing everything. Just take a personal loan out, get to 20 PA accounts behind the scenes, hide the account numbers so nobody knows how many evals it took, get to 40K payout, regardless of how much it costs you to get to 40K payout. Make a YouTube video about it. Well, we just got to PA account with it, Zishan, so all thanks to you. I never would have done that without your donation, so at least not yet. What, Gary? No, I'm just throwing crazy ideas out there. No one would actually do that.
Expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Could try to play, but you're never gonna be me.
Might as well put a link to the video. Just get a burner eval account so you can do the test trades on stream. What do you mean? I don't need to do any test trades. Dude, I've already done all the test trades. I don't have any more test trades to do. Look, anyone that says they can read market direction, they are lying to you. Do not ever just no. No one can predict market direction, let alone someone that's streaming on YouTube. No. And if they do predict it one time, that was just luck. It was luck that they predicted it. Do not fall for that crap. The only people that truly know are the people that you will never meet in your entire life. You're 100% right 50% of the time. You'll never see me attempt a system that I don't think there's some sort of edge in. And trying to predict where the market's going, there's no edge there. The only way that you can somehow create an edge out of that is to assume you know where it's going, always have a stop loss, and put your take profit above 1-to-1. Because in order to be profitable in a 50% strategy, you need to make more than what you're losing on any given play. Like when people come in and say, do this, just grab the burner account and throw a micro on. But why? I don't see the point in appeasing people by trading what they say works when I have no idea who they are. But I see what you're saying. Like as it for the entertainment side of things, like give everyone a chance to prove themselves. It's actually not a horrible idea. An eval with micros. 80s? 80s? Yeah, we got through it. Look, I actually don't disagree. We might get there because we went through that resistance area. What do you mean why for viewers? All right, look, if it's an 80% off sale tonight, I will grab an account for tomorrow to do that exact thing. Nancy Pelosi seems to know every time where the market goes. You're not wrong. Somebody the other day was saying, I just want to know what Nancy Pelosi's doing in real time. Yes, please. The thing is, all that stuff goes through her. Like when Nvidia told her like what they're doing with everything, like she knew that before it hit the news. So the fact that they can trade knowing that information is just ridiculous. Jason, I agree. I agree. I don't disagree with you. Yeah, I would only use micros. That's a good idea. You know what? We'll do it. If it's an 80% off sale, when this sale ends, they're gonna do one for St. Patrick's Day. I don't see how they don't. I'm assuming it'll be at least 80%. If it's 80%, I will grab an eval, and we'll have some fun with it. Getting her glass eye polish. That's how she spends her real time. Yeah, Jason, you're definitely not wrong. Oh, through 380. It's not bouncing. See, I have no trade this way. We'd have to get all the way back up. I would say here, 440. That was the line I was talking about with Steve. I think there we could get a for science trade, but that's so far away. This, I mean, you could argue this was an area. So we'll see. The 2080 rotation. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Now we're coming right back down into it. Does she really have a glass eye? Does she? I don't even know. I thought he was just being funny. Does she actually have a glass eye? But there will be a rotation always. So you're either right or wrong. God damn it.
It's February 21st. Nancy Pelosi's trade volume is 120 million. 120.98 million.
To which way though?
Trade.
That's the problem, is by the time you know what she is trading, it's already too late. Yeah, because they don't have that. That's the other effed up part about it, is they get the inside trade, and they don't have to report it for a whole month. Yeah. So by the time they report it, it's
that have her complete portfolio.
Well, right, but it's all a month behind.
Oh yeah, of course. The funny part is it shows her trading from 2014, and the bar chart, it's pretty much her trades were like 2-3 million a year, and then 2020 hits and she's trading over 16 million a year.
Yeah, it's because she probably got put in a position to where she knows all this stuff.
2020, 2021, and 2022 were all over 16 million trades a year.
Yeah, that's just
trade volumes. And then 23 and 24 are like nothing.
Except for the ones that were like 1000% runners.
trade on Nvidia was on November 22nd, 23. She bought 50 calls. And her profit was 75.07%.
It's crazy. It's almost like she knew.
Well, she's got a couple of losers in there. It's funny how she always seems to lose 20 to 25%.
That's probably her stop loss on it. Well, no, I mean, but think of all the money she's collecting, and she's just gonna die. Like, I mean, I know, you know, she's setting up her family essentially, but I don't see how they allow it to keep happening. It's just ridiculous.
Because they vote on it.
Well, yeah, and they're never gonna vote against it. Like free money.
Yeah, most people in Congress, if they're higher up, always get out of there pretty wealthy.
Well, Mario, is it Mario or Mario? You tell me. The public records, they're not required to file those records until a month after they take the trades. So it is all public, but you're going to be lagging a month behind. Like all those trackers that you see and whatnot, they're probably a month behind. Well, I know how to spell it. But some people pronounce it Mario. All right, so we'll do 1 for Mario, 2 for Mario. Like we have a Marius in the chat instead of Marius. It's Marius. Is it Mario? 1 Mario, 2 Mario. It's a me, a Mario. Well, I know yeah, but not all people pronounce it that way. My dad's middle name is Luigi. Ho ho! It's a me, a Mario. It sounded more like Mickey Mouse. Do need to keep an eye on JD here. Look at this thing, 2854. It's just climbing. Hood 1711. Oh yeah, we missed the crude oil inventories at 10:30. Didn't do anything. Go to yeah. Made oil move a little bit, but not much. Then it gave it all back. Like the Brosino, shut up, is it really? What do you mean? Is what really? It's the same. 1 for English pronunciation, 2 for Spanish pronunciation. Really? I've always said Mario.
Who are you talking about?
There's a guy in the chat. His name is Mario, and Malet Men. Is it? Well, see, now you got me even more confused. Menendez? Usually it's just Mendez. We got that extra en in there. So since you're saying Spanish pronunciation and with the last name, I'm gonna assume you pronounce it Mario. So Mario Menendez. Correct. Okay. All right, we're good. I just want to know what to call you for the future. I am one of those people that I might mistakenly say your name the first time, and maybe the second time I'll ask you again. But from then on, it's that second time. If I pronounce it wrong after that, you should be mad at me because I take pride in making sure that I don't do that. Oh, my dad's middle name? Yeah, it's Luigi. Thomas Luigi. Making a big move back down to the 20s. 80 to 20. Here we go. I kind of want to roll my JD call now because I don't want to wake up to this thing gapped up. Because this thing does gap sometimes one way or the other. I'll wait. I'll wait till it gets to 75. If it gets up to 28.75, I'll roll it. Same with Hood. If Hood gets to 1730s, I'll roll it. And definitely was. And if you look left, this line was here too. Bunch of support. Use it as resistance. It's all this game is. It's just finding the next area that people might buy or sell. All right, Gary. Later, man. You don't want to stick around and watch me buy the car? It's all it is. I think the only part you're gonna actually be able to see is just the $250 order. I don't even think it's gonna be anything special. I think all the other stuff is on the back end because it's like all the. Because I temporarily have to finance it until after we get back from the cruise. I have to figure out how to trade my car into them. Just probably a bunch of back end stuff.
Taking a swingers cruise.
I wish. Nah, it's we're meeting our friends that live out in Oregon. We're going on a cruise with them. We're all bringing the kids, so they have kids, we have kids. They're about the same age, so a big old family cruise. I just want your debit card info. I have a debit card, but I almost never use it. I use all credit cards. We have like 5 different credit cards, but we use them for different scenarios. Like BJ's, you get 5% off everything, gas, and when you shop at BJ's, Sam's is the same way. And then we have 3 like travel type credit cards. We're always opening and closing cards just to get the rewards off of them. So like when we know we're gonna go on a trip, we'll find a card that benefits us the most, and we'll use that one for the time being. We pay them all off, obviously, but I mean it's essentially free money. Sometimes there's like one for hotels. We use the Southwest one a lot for flights. The key is, if you're gonna have credit cards, just pay them off every month. That's all you gotta do. All right, we might actually get it for science trade here. We can come down and test the lows. Oh, Methodical Man's in this short. That's good. Go, push. Oh, that should fill him right there. 320. Nice. I ideally would like to see the push down towards the lows here. Sure, I'm on the right account real quick. Okay. Ideally, I'd like to see it be a bigger candle, but I'm just grinding here. Playing with your 320 area, Gary. Oh, you're not here anyway, but.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Few fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new
Boo.
I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast.
At least now we'd have our for science trade here. I would consider this an area that we could for science trade. So now we got the low, and then right here we got a high. This was too close to all this that I would not consider that science trade. It's got to be a pretty defined high or low. I swear, if I buy this Tesla and then tomorrow the price drops on the other one, I'm going to be so pissed. I think the charger that I bought is actually supposed to be here today. They actually, so in the Model Y, Zishan, they make the back console underneath, like there's that little area where people put like a little storage thing. They make a fridge that you can put there. It's pretty cool. Put whiskey? Did you search topics like guide on buying Tesla? Or ask some more experience with Tesla? For what? Dude, I've watched so many YouTube videos on buying a Tesla at this point. You talking about like for the, like what you should look for when you go to pick it up and whatnot? Like there's literally checklists that people have put out there. Let me see if I can find the one that I was talking about real quick. Zishan.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait,
Yeah, here it is. Well, here's one of them. Yeah, you can put a literal little fridge. So I wonder, I was gonna say, I wanted to see like what you can put in. So you can literally put like 2 cans in there. That's it. Oh, 6 cans. It's not bad for a road trip. But, I mean, you could just take a cooler and just stick it in that spot. Like, I have a cooler that would probably fit there. Yeah, I saw the reviews don't look that great. Let's see if anyone has, like, pictures of it or whatever. Extremely hard to install. Try to steel pry bar with no success. I mean, it looks like they got it in there. Well, they were the only ones that had pictures. Will not install. That's like the main gripe, it looks like, is that it won't install. It's a hard install. This guy says it was a perfect fit. Oh, look, here's others. There's one that goes in the back in the trunk, too, which I think I like better. Let's show you what you can fit in this one. This one you can fit 7, it looks like, if you get them in there right. 6 boxes steak. I like how they said steak. Oh, that's funny. Wow, market pushing back up again. Is it going right back to 80? We're just going to chop between the 20 and 80 today. Let me do, let's see. Because there's one that you can do in like one of those open spaces in the trunk that I think is actually better. I think it's this one. Maybe it's this one. Oh no, that's a big one for underneath. It's this one. Yeah. So this one, like, see how like there's like a little wasted space right here. There's like it goes down in there, so you can actually fit a pretty decent size fridge in there. Yeah, see. Interesting. Pricey, but that would actually be really cool to have for road trips. But that's something I wouldn't be getting anytime soon. Oh, got that kind of money laying around. I'm trying to get $500 off just to get the car. I ain't spending $700 on a cooler. Eat the mention. Love to eat that mention the steak. Love to drink the cola, but eating beers. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Quite to 80.
Yeah, I've been working nightly.
9 o'clock on the West Coast is 12 o'clock, right? I guess it wouldn't matter because I don't think Tesla's the one controlling these price drops. Well, they might be. I was just thinking maybe 12 o'clock is like someone's got to come into the office on the West Coast. Be like, all right, this one's not selling. Let's chuck $500 off of it. I don't know. I feel like I'm overthinking this. I got close to getting a trade on this account. Wait. It's gonna be a dull, boring day.
Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to
Look at
the
Hood
top,
go.
yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you want to taste me, you can try me. If you want to hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going aimless, you can fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you want to taste me, you can try me. If you want to hate, you know where to find me. And if you're going aimless, you can fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me.
Everybody's slowly leaving. I'll give it one more shot to hit the highs or lows here. We just chop in the middle here. I'm obviously not taking any trades. Nope, not forcing it. That sounds like tilt there. No volatility, Mr. Volatility. So leave it for tomorrow. Yeah, it seems to be the case. But we're going to see if we can come up and test the highs here. Team 410, maybe, yeah. I actually go for a walk today. It's really nice out. 70, almost 70 degrees already. Especially if we just keep chopping like this. All right, let me go get my wallet. Yes, Marius. Found a way to trade the open from my phone. Nice. It's funny you say that because I've been debating on possibly trying to do it while I'm on the cruise, but I think I'm just going to go dark for the cruise. Chromecast or remote connect. Yeah, see? Remote connection, man. That's what it's all about. I wouldn't be able to do that from the cruise, obviously. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Doing it now. dropping too close. Pretty.
Oh boy. You buy it. You're now in debt.
Negative, sir. Well, I am for a couple weeks.
Oh, did you sell the house?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, we're in closing. We settle on
Yeah.
the first, but it might happen before then. We don't know exactly.
No more maintenance costs for you.
More?
I said no more maintenance.
Oh,
costs.
no more. Yeah, I was like, what?
God, I could never imagine spending 40,000 on a vehicle.
Me either, man. Me either. But here we are. Technically, it's only 30 because I should get about 10 for my trade-in.
Yeah, I get that. But
Is the house made out of bricks or wood? Wood.
even a house with bricks is still made out of wood. Do you have many brick homes down your way?
Yeah, there's plenty. In Europe, a very rare house made of wood. Yeah, the volume has died off pretty significantly.
Because Americans are cheap. Whether
Americans are very cheap.
well, that's the
Exactly.
reason they say that we have a lot of wood houses here compared to Europe.
So just do it, Zishan. Just force yourself to do it. Look, we might get a lower day test. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, for science trade would have worked if you used it on this. Like almost perfect. Does not look like we're gonna get a trade here. We're just gonna chop.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life.
Oh, we might get a shot.
I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man. I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing. I just do what I was destined, cause I feel I got the blessing. Persistence and obsession, that's how you keep progressing. I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I
Nope. Did not get it. Are you kidding me? Come on, shoot back up real quick. Retest that area. Go, go, go. Come on. It's that quick little pop. Quick little pop, and then you can do whatever you want. It's got to get above that area. Nope. Damn. Oh, maybe. Second try. Damn. Wasn't really looking for the whole move either. I was just looking for jump back up previous candle. Hmm. Really? Really? Okay. Come on, give us that push. Come on, come on, come on. One little push, one little push. Close enough. Close enough for me. That was not really the trade we wanted, but it worked out. I'll take it. That's what I said. We'll take that chance. We'll read the price action. If it keeps going through, if the for science trade doesn't work right away, I'm gonna take that one more entry once I feel like we got the bottom, and then just try to get out of the trade. And if we get a profit, we get a profit, which we did this time. So I'm not gonna complain. Be right back. Oh boy. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here for any of you that are still here. We did end up getting the one for science trade there, so made $200 on that one as well. Finished the day on the PA accounts up 415 after commissions, and we got back to payout on that first main account. So now we just need a few more days traded on that one, and then we're probably gonna wait until the April 1st through 5th for that, so that will be our third month of payouts on that account. So then anything after that, we'll be able to build a cushion. So that's going to be it. I'm going to head over and watch Methodical Man so you guys can do the same. And yeah, I'm just going to continue doing all this stuff that they're asking me for the car. I will see you all tomorrow morning, bright and early, 9:25 as always. Until then, stay safe. Peace out. Later, man.